Happy Monday, everyone, and it is officially the last week of Le Cast. I will be not up and moving, but I will be more mobile come Thursday, so I thought we could do a little weekly vlog of all I get up to this week, because I have some really not exciting things, I guess, but I have the doctor today. Obviously that's not exciting, but I am getting my hair cut tomorrow, and the fabulous Jen, my friend, is coming to my house to cut my hair because it's getting a bit out of hand now. It is just long and scraggly and it just needs to go. And Thursday is D-Day. I am getting my cast off and I should be in a boot. And I think that's all I have on this week. I need to look at my calendar, but I think that's it. I need to look at my calendar as if like I have really important things on, but no. Is there anything this weekend? I feel like there's something on this weekend, but I don't know why. Nothing important, but obviously, like if it was important, I'd remember it. So that is the plans I have for the week of things that like I'm doing that involve leaving the house, and the rest will just be chilling. No more different to what I've been doing the whole time. Also, ignore this rash on my face. I don't know where it's from or why it's there. May ask the doctor that today. What we're currently reading, I'll get into that now. I'm reading Kingdom of Ash, which you will not see in this vlog because I'm recording it for my part 2 of reading Throne of Glass. I'm currently reading Wild by Kirsten Hanna. I'm on page 76 and I am just a bit confused so far. I wouldn't say confused, just unsure of why everything is relevant at the moment. But again, I am only 76 pages in, so it could be just that like we're building up the story, which I need to give more time for. But so far, just a bit weary of where we're going. Don't know where we're going, but very interested at the same time, if that makes sense. And then on my Kindle, I'm reading The 3 Lives of Kate K. I'm on like 86% of this. I should have finished it last night and I just fell asleep. But I'm going to finish it now in the next like 15-20 minutes because I'm over it. Not over it, but I want to be done it. I feel like I should have been done it days ago because of how close I was to the end, but I just keep pushing it off to the end. And like, it's not that I'm not enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. But I just don't know how we're going to wrap it up now with the point that we're at. How is the story going to end? And how the story ends is going to be very important to how I rate it, because I've been thinking that there's going to be a certain ending, and if it's not that ending, then it doesn't make sense. And then the rest of the story doesn't really make sense. Like, why are we focusing so much on certain parts if it wasn't going to end up this way? But that's where I am in that. I will be finishing that today. And then I have unplugged my Kindle by an accident. And that is all she wrote. I have nothing else to say right now. I've just showered. I'm clean. Now starts the long trek, probably to downstairs, which involves me packing up everything into my little bag and trekking down the stairs. So we'll probably go and do that there now. Update to the daily vlog. Daily vlog? Weekly vlog. Currently watching Schitt's Creek. Why did no one tell me how good the show is? I cared about it and then was like, nah, I'm over it, I'm done, I'm not going to continue watching. And then I just put it on and now somehow I'm on season 4 and I'm obsessed. Don't mind me, I'm just wheeling around in my wheelchair making myself my food. I'm back from the doctor. I've had coffee. The doctor basically was like, you need to give yourself a break, hon. You need to calm the F down. So yeah, that's what we're going to try to do. And if you can't see, I'm after breaking out in rashes all over my face. I don't know why or where they're from, but she gave me antihistamines for them because it's not just on my face, it's everywhere and it's constant. So there's that. And I'm making dinner because I didn't have lunch. I'm feeling a bit off today because of the rash. My eyes are feeling quite sore because it's up around here, but I didn't have lunch. And then I was having this conversation on the phone with my boyfriend before he started work, and I was like, do I want to have lunch or do I want to have dinner? And I was like, if I leave it off a certain amount of time, it'll be close enough to that it is dinner time. But it's like old dinner time for like an elderly person. So I waited, and now my fish and chips is cooking. It's just frozen stuff. I'm not anything amazing cooking wise right now. So, oh, loads of steam. But there's my fish fingers and my chips because it's just easy to make. I don't need someone to help me, and I don't need to stand to do it. I can literally just grab everything with more or less out having to get out of the wheelchair at all. And yeah, so the plan is I'm going to wait for my food to cook, and I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to go upstairs for the evening. I don't know what I'm actually going to do upstairs. I have like 2 YouTube videos to edit, but I don't have enough space on my iPad to edit them, so I don't know how I'm going to edit them, but I need to. And then after that, I have what else do I have to do? Read. That would be one. I finished the 3 Lives of KK, and not gonna lie, not too impressed with it. I feel like we built it up for kind of nothing, and there's like loads of unanswered questions that I have, and so I think it like when I was reading it, it was like fast paced and I was enjoying it. So I think I'd give it like maybe a 3 or a 3.5 just for that. I'm currently as well doing my panagram for the New York Times. I've started doing it recently, and I don't know why. I started doing Wordle and the wait, I'll sit down here so you can see, and the panagram. So I've started doing them to pass time. I normally end up giving up before I get all the words because it ends up being words that I would have never thought would be classed as a word, if that makes sense. So yeah. But I just got a text off my cousin to say that Larry Reed's is in fucking Cove. Great. She's literally in my town. She's down the road. My cousin saw her and was obviously, she got like too nervous and didn't go up to her. And I was like, you need to go up to her and say hello, because I would be down there if I could, but obviously with my leg I can't. But I cannot get over that she's here. This is amazing. I knew she was in Ireland. I obviously knew she was planning to come to Cork. I knew all this. But the fact that she's in my little town, like my little town of Cove, and I'm not going to get to meet her or see her, breaks my fucking heart. But yeah, on things. Oh wait, no, I'm just getting messages. But yeah, that's all that's going on. Nearly on season 5 of Schitt's Creek, and I'm obsessed. I just love it, and it's great because, not great, but obviously Catherine O'Hara passed away at the end of last year, so I'm watching this for the very first time and I'm getting to see her in it, and she's brilliant. She's fab in it. But I'm gonna go do some more of my panagram, get my dinner in the next like 10-15 minutes, and I'll update you when I get upstairs. So I have made it upstairs. Oh my god, my skin is so much worse in this lighting than I thought. I didn't think it was that bad. But it's not happy with me at all. It's really sore. It's really hot. I don't know what to put on it, or should I put anything on it? I probably shouldn't. But I feel like it needs some sort of moisture because it feels really dry and like textured. So I think we're going to just use the Thirst Burst drops. I'm afraid it's going to sting my face, but my eyes are so dry and my face is so flippin' dry. Wait, now, let's see, does this work? I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe get some aqueous cream. Do you know what? I'm actually going to see, does my mum have aqueous face cream in her room? Because if she has it, I think I should put that on instead. I don't know, is this the one you can use on your face? Well, if it says it's suitable for use on babies and children, I think it's fine for my face. Because I'm very much not a baby nor a child, so I think I'm fine. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for the evening now. I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm trying to think of stuff I can do in bed that I want to get done. I want to edit, but I need to look into getting an external hard drive because I never seem to have enough space on my iPad, my phone. No matter what I do, no matter what I delete or get rid of, I'm always coming into issues with storage, and I think that's just the general life of doing content. You're just constantly needing more storage. I've never gotten an external hard drive, but from what I've seen, I think it'll help in my dilemmas of not being able to edit as much. This is going to be thick as, oh wow. I'm hoping this will do the job on my skin. It was either this or I was looking for Sudocreme, but they didn't have as if it's a shop. My mom didn't have any next door. So I think I'm just going to do this, lather this and kind of just let it sit as like a mask nearly, just for my skin to soak it up, because this is the worst it's been in a long time. Texture wise, my face hasn't been this bad in a long time. I just woke up and it was just all there this morning, and you'd think it would go down over the day, but it hasn't. If anything, it's just actually getting worse, and it started only on this side and it's after spreading all the way over here now too, and onto my forehead. It's like I got burnt or something. I'm trying to think, have I done anything different? But I don't think I have. Like, by doing anything different would require leaving the house, and I haven't done that. So, okay. Mainly focus it on my cheeks, because this is where it's, that's so nice. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this side, and just let it, let it sink in to these parts, and then the rest of it'll dry in eventually, won't it? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't shown you actually my new little setup that I have in the room. So okay, so basically I don't have my old bedroom. So we have this lovely new bedroom. This is my old bedroom, my old childhood bedroom. But I'm sick of sitting downstairs. So what I did was I got my reading pillow back off my mum, because I gifted this to her when I moved, and then I was like, I need it more than you right now, so you'll get it back when I leave again. And then I have my blanket, but I have this handy dandy pillow, right? And my leg, my leg just goes up on that, like this. Then part two is this. I get my tray table and then put it here, and then I sat my iPad up like this. Wait, now I'll turn it just so you can see, make it better. So then I turn my Kindle or whatever I want to do up then, and then I have like a TV in my room. Well, it's not really a TV, it's an iPad, but it's great. And then I get to stay in bed and watch TV and do whatever I want to do while chilling. I just noticed how crazy this looks, but you can see how red this is, yes? I still don't know what it's from. The doctor couldn't even tell me what it was from. So the plan now is to just chill. I said this multiple times already. Yeah, my skin looks scary. Great. I'm probably not going to do much for the evening because, like, yeah, there's not much on. But I remembered there's something more exciting happening tomorrow than me getting my hair cut, which I'm very, very excited for. Don't get it twisted. I'm very excited to get my hair cut. Hannah Montana, the 20th anniversary episode is out tomorrow. And I forgot. So, we're going to be watching that tomorrow. So that's going to be part of the vlog. And I think I'm just going to stop talking now because I'm just ranting on and I'm talking about nothing. And I want to just go watch some YouTube or TV. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And I might update you later depending on what I do. Tuesday. My face is still swollen and sore. I've had aqueous cream on all night. It feels like I have like prickly heat or something. It's really sore. My skin feels super duper tight. And yeah, I genuinely just don't know what's happening to my face. Today though is exciting because I'm getting my hair cut for the first time since I got home, and I'm sick of my hair. I'm sick of all of my hair. There's just too much of it and I need it. Not all gone, but some of it gone. So today plan of action is... Sorry. Ow. And I know I'm going to sound lazy by going downstairs in my PJs right now, but I don't want to have to get dressed into normal day clothes, right? Because I need to have a shower, but I can't have a shower till this evening because my friend that's coming to do my hair isn't calling till like 7 o'clock. So I don't want to put on clean clothes to then... Do you know what? I don't know why I'm explaining myself. I just don't want to do it. So I'm not going to. And I'm going to stay in my PJs for the day. And I think that's probably the first time I've ever done it since coming home. It is super cold in Ireland today. But the annoying thing is, yeah, it's cold and I can feel the cold, but my face is a roasting. I don't know, has it gotten any better or is it worse? I don't know what if, does it feel better or worse? I don't even know because my skin just feels tight and my eyes feel swollen. I just don't know. And I went to the doctor yesterday and they basically were like, yeah, probably nothing. You're probably fine. And I was like, okay, cool. But I'm literally not fine. My face is still not in great condition. So I really don't know what's going on. And I just have to... I've applied aqueous cream, like a mask of aqueous cream to my face. Like 4 times now, I think. And I think I'm going to do it again now before I go downstairs. Like, but that's crazy to have to do that. Out of nowhere too. There's been nothing wrong with my skin. I've not changed anything. I've not put anything different on my skin. Like, I feel tight. I'm trying to figure out what it could be from. But like, your guess is genuinely as good as mine. I'm very tired. But I want to go downstairs. I don't know what I'm going to watch or if I'll watch anything. It's like I was in the sun for days. That's what it feels like on my skin right now. That like I burned it to death. Like, I did shave my face the other day, but I've never ever had this reaction from shaving my face. Ever. So, I don't think it's that. But like, even here is a literal burn. But I just don't know what it's from. So I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to put on my aqueous cream, my mask of aqueous, and hope for the best. But the plan is to go downstairs, have breakfast, chill for the morning, and then come back upstairs at like 5-6 o'clock and shower because I'm getting my hair cut. Oh, I'm so excited to have just less hair on my head. I don't know. it's going to be so rewarding. And feel like these last couple of weeks have been worth it to feel a bit better. So yeah, this is what I've been doing since yesterday. Ow. No, it will not like it does feel really nice. Oh my god. That's low. What do you mean? He's proposing.
Are you sure? Easiest decision of my life.
I love Schitt's Creek so much. I love David.
Are these 24 karat? Yes. It's a yes.
Ah, married. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Good evening. I am freshly showered and sorry, I just keep looking out because my hairdresser is coming soon. So that's going to be very exciting. So my hair is already pre-washed because can't expect anyone to wash the hair of a broken-legged person. Oh, I can't wait to get this off my head. But yeah, I've had a shower. I'm nice and clean. My face still seems like it's on fire. A little less so now. But I don't know what I'm going to do. But here we're just waiting. Waiting for Jan to come and cut my weave. The window. Alright, I'll come back to you in a minute. Maybe when my hair is being cut, maybe not. It depends. But I will be getting my hair cut soon. But I can show you me blow drying it or something, I guess, because she isn't blow drying it. So I can show you that maybe in a while. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit at the window and wait for Jen. Good evening, everyone. I am upstairs. I have cut hair. I just styled it and I'm absolutely obsessed. I need to get it dyed really badly, but like getting it cut was my main priority because my hair was like down to here and I could not do it anymore. So we didn't take much off it. We just took an inch and she layered it for me, but it looks shorter obviously because I just blew it out and the curls are like high up on my head. But I'm so happy. My hair just feels lighter and that was the main goal. But now I'm upstairs and I'm just chilling. I'm probably going to read, watch YouTube and do some more reading and watch some more YouTube. Like, that's all I have to give. Like, I'm not very, I wouldn't say busy, but I'm not very, like, there's not much I could do considering this. T-minus 2 days and this cast is coming off. Now, the Hannah Montana thing came out today, but I don't really want to watch it. I don't know why. I feel like, because the minute I watch it, it's over. So if I watch it, it's done. And then there'll probably never be any more Hannah Montana again. Unless she announced something in the special, but I highly doubt it. But I'm just trying to hold off. I think I want to hold off to like the weekend or something. I know loads of people have watched it today, but I think I'm going to give myself a few more days and leave it until the weekend and emotionally scare myself then, because Hannah Montana literally was my childhood, and Miley Cyrus, all I wanted to do as a child was see Miley Cyrus in concert And there's a story of how I nearly went, and then it turned out that my dad had actually gotten scammed, so we didn't get to go. And my dad lost the money for the tickets. So yeah, Hannah Montana breaks my heart a little, because like I will never forget how excited I was when my dad told me he managed to get me tickets to see Miley Cyrus on tour when she did that. Was it the Can't Be Tamed tour, I think? And I just was buzzing, and then to find out like a few weeks later that it wasn't going to be happening because it was a scam and my dad had to cancel his cards. So there was that. I remember I was actually sitting in this bedroom because I was a child at the time, so I was like sitting in this bedroom and I could hear my dad talking to my mum on the phone, and my mum then having to come in and be like, your dad just rang me from work and this is what happened. So no tickets to Miley Cyrus for Jordan. But if she ever did a tour again, like with that era of music, I would absolutely 100% go. No matter what, I would pay any money. Not to see that whole Wrecking Ball shit or We Can't Stop. I don't care about that. I want to be like old Miley Cyrus. Like, now I can't wait to see you again. The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. That's what I want. I'm currently watching Schitt's Creek, and I have very few episodes left. I'm nearly halfway through season 6. So I don't think I want to watch that because I want to save that and finish it tomorrow. Because I'm going to be bawling, I think, when I finish it. I can just tell so far. I need to figure out what I want to watch. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Like, I need to watch BookTube though, because I need to catch up. I'm on, like, it's crazy. I don't know. I said when I got home that I would start like watching them all, because I had them all saved up. I had like 60 something videos from all the girls that I watch. Now we're down to 40. So I think I'm just going to try and bang out a couple of these tonight, get through like 5 or 6 of them. Because see, like, they're like, these content creators are obviously actively still posting, so like the list never feels done. So I think I'm going to turn that on. And it's great because my fave is the first one that we're watching, which is Reveal.
Like reread
Des. Bestie Des. Love watching Des. Love this new era of her content. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch some Des, do some reading, and probably call it a night. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. And happy last day of me being in this cast. This is the last day that I'm going to have to hop around. Well, I keep saying that, but I probably still will have to hop around even without said cast. But anyway, doing my morning skincare, and I'm going to go downstairs. Again, skin is still not very happy. I just genuinely don't know what to do anymore with it. I'm just trying to keep it as hydrated as possible, but it's just really sore, particularly here and here. Everywhere else is kind of getting back to normal, but the rest of my skin is just not having it. Need to get ready for the day to do absolutely nothing. But it's the last day, guys, in my cast. I'm so happy. I never thought this day would come. It's been 6 long weeks of being in this cast. Well, actually, it's been longer, I think, because I was in it for nearly... Yeah, because I had the accident on a Thursday, so 7 weeks of being in a cast. And I just never thought it would end, and it's finally ending. And then hopefully, because I'm getting out of a cast, I'll have a better idea of when I can go back to Sean. I'm so excited. I just want to be back in my life. I woke up just in a great mood because I know it's the last day of this. It's the last day of cast. Even though obviously a boot is probably not going to be much more fun, but it'll be much easier to get around, and everyone keeps saying to me, like, you won't know yourself once you get the boot. One of my friends, Kira in Australia, she is currently in a similar situation to me, but she's in a boot and she's like, you won't know yourself in the boot. It's so different. So I'm really, really excited. I'll go through my reading updates, I guess, with you while I'm doing my skincare. So I'm on page 188, chapter 12 of Wild, and I'm still not sure how I'm feeling. Because I didn't expect it. I don't know, when I read the synopsis, I felt like it was going to be more like, not mystery thriller, but more, I don't know, more of something that I'm not getting. And I feel like we're going into the historical route, which I didn't think this book was. I thought this was like a different genre for Kirsten Hanna. But it seems like we're going into something historical. But we'll see. I'm liking the characters so far. And that's all I can say on it, really. I think I'm like 30% into it. And then I'm reading What Happened to Those Girls on my Kindle. That hasn't come out yet. It comes out... Oh, it says it here. 30th of June this year. So I'm not going to go into too much on this, obviously, because it's an arc and it's not released yet. But it's I think it's YA thriller. And so far I am enjoying it. It follows this group of friends. My hair looks terrible. Follows this group of friends. 3 go on a trip. They didn't invite the 4th one, and they all end up dead. I'm assuming that's not a spoiler. And then it's the 4th girl trying to find out what happened to them and why, because everyone thinks it's an accident, but she doesn't think it was an accident. So that's kind of the general gist of it. I don't know what happened to my hair or why it's like this. It's very... Anyway, and Kingdom of Ash, not updating you on that, but just know I'm very, very happy with it so far. So the plan of action today is nothing. I feel like I've been sunburned. Sorry, I feel like I've been sunburned all over my face. But the plan of action is just relax. I'm going to finish Schitt's Creek today, actually. That's one of my plans, is to finish Schitt's Creek. I'm going to be really sad, though, watching it end, because it just went so fast. I didn't expect it to go as fast as it did. But yeah, that's I need to pack up my bag to go downstairs. Like, that's mad, like, even that I have to do that, like, every morning. Pack up my bag. And make the long trek down to the kitchen. But the light is at the end of the tunnel, and that's all that matters. But I'm just super, super excited to finish Schitt's Creek. I'm excited, but sad. So we'll see how that goes. What as I was saying is my mom's currently out of the house at the moment, and I'm hoping she brings me back a coffee, because I would love a coffee. And the rain outside is terrible. It just started. I'll show you how bad it is. Can you even see? Not a vibe. But that's just Ireland as a whole. Also, I just thought of this while I was getting dressed. If anyone has watched One Tree Hill, or like from start to finish, because I started it 2-3 weeks ago, and I got to season 2, and then it got to a point where I was like, this is so so long, and I just don't know, is it worth it for me? But I need to know, does it get better? Like, I just don't understand how we're going to have 9 seasons with 22 episodes a season with even how the story is going currently, because like I was hoping it was going to be like a high school thing that like they follow them during high school and then they finish, but this seems like it's going to follow them for like their whole flipping lives. I actually, it's like I have natural blush on my face. So yeah, we're gonna get into the aqueous cream again. My new best friend. But if anyone has watched One Tree Hill from start to finish, will you let me know if it is worth me persevering and going back to it? Because I stopped about 2 weeks ago and went into Schitt's Creek, and like, it's taken me the whole of my recovery to get to season 2 of One Tree Hill. Whereas in the last 2 weeks, I've watched all 6 seasons of Schitt's Creek. And I know obviously Schitt's Creek has shorter episodes, less episodes per season. But I'm just thinking, is it worth me going back to One Tree Hill? I just want to know that. Oh, I'm so scared to put it on because it's really sore this morning. And I thought it would be better by now. I thought I'd have some sense of normalcy. Ha! Because this is day like 4 of my skin like this. Whoa. So ooh, hot. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that now on my skin for a little bit and see, does that do anything? And just hope for the best. I feel like I'm a child that like gets really badly sunburned or something, and like my parents are after lathering me in sun cream so that I don't get sunburned. But I was never that child. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go downstairs, have some breakfast, and attack the day, even though it's like 12 o'clock. Not 12, 11. That's not bad. 11 is not bad. I've been awake for like 2 hours, just sat in my bed scrolling on TikTok. I got very invested in a woman who has this like animal shelter in Oklahoma, and she got these new beavers in, and I was watching the new beaver eat and like learn to eat for the first time, so that took a lot of time out of my day. Was watching this beaver like thrive. But we're going to make the trek down the stairs to, like, it's just mad. Like, I will get out of this bedroom, get the whole way down my stairs, as if there's loads, there's 13 stairs, but I get the whole way down the stairs to sit on the couch for like 5-6 hours, to then get up, drag this bag back upstairs and just chill in my room from like 6-7 o'clock in the evening. So it's great fun. Oh, what's that? All the years I put in for the American dream. So what's all the work? Yeah, I think I've decided as well, I am going to keep the Hannah Montana thing until Saturday. Or whatever day I have the house to myself, because I'm going to like, I'm going to get kitted out. I have Hannah Montana things and memorabilia around the house. So we're going to do a full on Hannah Montana when I have the house to myself. But no. This is the stuff I listened to fall asleep. Getting drunk was completely normal in medieval Europe. Boring history for his sleep. I either listened to that, or I listened to ones about like drugs that like people used in the olden days, depending on my mood. And then sometimes it's true crime, and then sometimes it is true crime, or it's just sleep stories, like lore from Harry Potter or lore from like Lord of the Rings and things like that. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to trek downstairs. I obviously can't bring you because I need the camera in the bag. So yeah, I'll see you downstairs. I literally I think I have like 2 episodes left of Schitt's Creek, and I just don't know how it's going to end. And I don't want it to end with them getting married and that being the end of the show. I thought there'd be so much more. I love Alexis and David so much. And I love how I say David. Like, I can't say David normally anymore because it's just David because of Alexis. But my mum got me a coffee and a scone from the Holy Ground, and I just need to show you the scone because she is absolutely stunning. Yeah, she's a bit worse for wear at the moment, but that is for later. That's my snack for this evening. And I literally have like the tiniest bit of coffee left, but I left it go cold and I'm after heating it up for literally probably 2 sips, maybe 3 sips, but it's so worth it. But yeah, I'm just chilling, watching Schitt's Creek, and I'm just so sad. Okay, I'm gonna go and fully watch this because I need to immerse myself in the last 2 episodes of the show.
Caring enough. People start talking about it. I was just telling everybody to be filling in my car today. You see Schitt's Creek, it's unbelievable.
I think it's a testament to Dan and Eugene and their desire to force an aesthetic, to force a look of the show.
It was very clear to all involved this was something that, as intended, was pushing the boundaries for what Canadian comedy could be.
Next step is to fold in the cheese.
I have moved upstairs and I've put a face mask on. Clearly it's not sitting where it needs to sit, so I'm looking a bit Tin Man, but I'm just hoping this will bring some moisture back to my skin because it's so fucking sore. But I'm currently about to start the Call Her Daddy episode with Jessie Rewind. I'm about to start the Call Her Daddy episode with Jessie. Jesus. I am about to start the Call Her Daddy Jessie Draper Secret Lives of Mormon Wives episode. And this is going to be amazing. It's I can just tell it's going to be amazing by the title, saying Jessie Draper, blackmail, orgies and escorts. So we're just going to get into that, and that's going to be my evening. Happy Thursday! Today was the day I got my cast off. Yes, you're probably thinking, Jordan, why are you in a wheelchair? But it's just comfier to sit down right now while I'm filming this part. I'm going to show you me walking in a second because I'm so happy. My face looks like I've been in the sun for days. I've not been out of the house. It's just getting worse. I'm going to try put aloe vera on it there now in a minute. But my skin is on fire. But we'll show you a little haul of what the hospital gave me as like presents. Presents. These get given out to everyone. But anyway, these are for my boot. These are the little inserts to put in your boot, spare ones. Fab. Then I have a resistance band for all my exercises. Then we just have a bag of dressings for my wounds. And then lastly, I was kindly gifted a load of exercises to do. These are all the ones I need to do over the next couple of weeks. 2 to 3 times a day to like get my leg back to normal because it is very, very stiff and tight. Which they said is to be expected. I'm in the boot. I can fully weight bear after a week, so I can only partial weight bear for this week, which is fine because it's an improvement on what I was doing, so it's fine. But I'm gonna show you me walking now because I don't know why I'm so happy. Well, I just knocked all the sweets, but this is me. I still have to use the crutches for 4 to 7 days, and then I can slowly wean off one crutch and then wean off the second one. But I have to lead with the heel. I think that's what he said. Me. Woo! Guys! He basically said I'm not allowed to hop. That the foot has to be on the floor. As this is, I never thought we'd get back here, but we're so back with walking. But he said in about 6 weeks I should be back to normal, so that's amazing. A lot sooner than I expected, which is really, really good. I was expecting at least another 2 to 3 months, but it's looking like 6 weeks, so that means I might see Sean in 6 weeks. It's just a great day, and it's a great day to have a great day. But I got coffee on the way home and a scone for later, and I'm gonna find some aloe vera, lather that. Like, look at that. It's like I don't know what I put on my skin. Doctor doesn't seem too concerned about it, so I'm not either. But I'm gonna go lather my skin in like after sun or something and chill the F out. Any different than any other day? Probably not, but yeah, that's just my little update for you. Evening update, everyone. I have walked up the stairs for the first time, and I don't need to wear the boot when I'm sitting down or lying down. It's only when I'm walking, so I'm able to have the boot off now. And I have my window open and the air is just coming in on top of it, and I've never been so grateful in my life. I'm really... I just needed a minute because this has been... It's been the hardest 7 weeks of my life, I think. And it's finally coming to an end. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see my leg again. And that's amazing. I'm so grateful that nothing worse happened to me than this. That it's been shit, but I've gotten through it. But I have my snazzy little boot that you saw me walking in earlier. So that's staying next to me. I think I'm still going to use the pillow I've been using because I really, really like it. And it's really comfy. But I'm interested to see because so far, like, not so far, but while I've been recovering, I've had my little table and I've had my little blanket, my little, what is it called? I've had my little table and my little pillow the whole way through. And it was always kind of like hard to get it up around my leg because of the cast. But I'm excited to see how much easier it's going to be to get up now. Like how much comfier I'm going to be sitting with it. It's going to feel so weird. Like, I feel like I'm experiencing everything for the first time again. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and see what happens. Whew. This is weird AF. Oh my god, that's like heaven. Right, we're going to get the little table now and see how we get on. Oh my god, it's so much better. To update you, obviously I'm still reading Kingdom of Ash, but I will not be telling you anything about that. And I am like 39%, 40% into Wild by Kirsten Hanna. Again, I still just don't know where we're going with this. I kind of felt the same with The Nightingale. So maybe it'll be something in the end where I'm like, holy shit. I'm hoping it's something in the end where I'm like, holy shit, because otherwise I'll just have wasted time reading it. Like, I'm enjoying the characters. And I'm enjoying, like, the mystery element of it, but I don't like that there's so much emphasis on like the wild children and stuff, but they are real, and I just don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, and the other one is What Happened to Those Girls, and I'm actually really enjoying that so far. I genuinely don't know where it's gonna go. There's a bit of a supernatural thing coming into it as well, again, which I really don't like. But I'm hoping that that's not really like, that it's not actually a supernatural thing. But so far, like, the setting is really nice. Not nice, because it's a thriller mystery, but they're currently at a campsite. Like, they've went back to the campsite where their friends were murdered, and I think they're trying to figure out, because I'm gonna end up spoiling it. So basically, no, it shouldn't spoil it, because I'm assuming that's in the synopsis, that like it's that the girls in the woods were ruled as an accident, but the friend and one of the sisters of one of the people that were murdered don't believe that that's the case, so that's why they're gone back. Oh my god, look how red my cheeks are. But yeah, that's it. Enjoying it. I think I'm like 40% in. I think I read loads last night before I fell asleep. But tonight I'm making a dent in Kingdom of Ash once I'm done my skincare and sorted, and I'm just going to watch Schitt's Creek or BookTube. I haven't decided which yet. I feel like I have a new lease on life because I can move around now, so like, catch me doing a 24-hour readathon soon, because the minute I can walk fully, I'll be doing a 24-hour readathon. The minute I'm able to move myself, I will be doing one, because I haven't done one yet because I haven't mentally been in the headspace, and I'm worried that if I did it while I was in the cast, or even now, that I'd end up getting fed up and I'd end up fecking up here, and here is hanging on by a thread. So we're not going to do that to myself right now. We're going to do it when I'm in a good headspace, when it's like, I want to do it when like, I know obviously this is a big, like, it's a celebration that like I can walk again, but I want, like, I'm still not fully weight bearing, so like it's still very difficult for me to get around. So like by next week I'll be able to move around fully with the boot on, so that might be the time we do it, but I haven't decided yet. So, but you'll see it when I do it. So I'm just going to go and chill for the rest of my evening, and I shall talk to you later. Exercises complete. Happy Friday, everyone. My skin is starting to get better. Now, it's still dry, but the heat has 100% gone down. I've started using aloe vera, which I should have been using the whole time. I was being very silly not using it. But the plan of action for today is more of learning to walk again. My ankle feels a lot better today. Even last night, like, my head feels weird. Sleeping and everything was like, not going to say it was the best sleep I've ever had, but it was way, way better than sleeps I have been having. So I am buzzing with that. And then I'm just in a great mood because it just feels like things are starting to turn around. So what I'm going to do is basically just get ready for the day and then go downstairs. You know the drill. Chill downstairs for a couple of hours. Then I'll probably be back up here again. But also, sorry. Is anyone seeing the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives drama going on right now? Like, I know you're probably thinking, Jordan, it's hard to pick which one you're on about. But Jesse and fucking Chase. Jesse, you had me on your side. You had the nation on your side with everything. And then you go and you kiss motherfucking Chase. Like, do we understand girl code? Like, you preach so... Like, she preaches so highly about that stuff too. Like, being there for your friends, being loyal, accountability. Well, she doesn't say accountability. But, like, she's done fucked it, lads. She's done fucked it for herself. I always knew Miranda was a queen. But, like, even the way she's handling this... I'd have decked her if it was me. Someone who claims to be like your best friend and then is going kissing your ex-husband at the weekend. Rockstar. But anyway. And do you know what? We'll talk about my thoughts as well on the Hannah Montana anniversary reunion special. I was happy but also disappointed because why was Chapel Roan there? She is nothing... Yes, she's a fan of Hannah Montana. Okay, so is half the fucking world. I wanted to see Emily Osment and Mitchell Musso, and Earl, I think his name's Earl something, I don't know what his full name is, but the fellow who plays Jackson, or the fellow who plays Rico, or any of the cast, like Jake or Jesse. Like, I know she'd Selena Gomez, but like Selena was such a small character in Hannah Montana. Like, she was Hannah's nemesis, let's say, but like she wasn't in it that much. And then to not have the main cast there. I did like seeing her and her father. That was really nice to see. Because I know relationships between the Cyruses have been quite strained for a long time. So that was really nice to see. But I was really pissed off that there was no original cast members there other than Selena Gomez, and that was obviously because she's a big name that they could get probably. But Chapel Roan being there, again, why? In all fairness, why? I don't know, just on my bias against Chapel Roan, but I'm not a huge fan of hers. Oh, like, her music is good, but the way she's handled things in like the press and the media, and like even, and it pissed me off again because when she came in to meet Hannah, she was talking about how like Miley Cyrus like paved the way for her to not have to deal with the way media treated her. And it's like, yeah, because you just curse them out and you're horrible to them. It's not that you don't have to deal with it, it's that you have forcefully like cut yourself off from that type of thing. Like, it's not this whole Hannah Montana paved the way. There's no... I personally don't think, anyway, I don't think that that's like, that is a point at all. But obviously Chapel Roan felt it was. Alex Cooper being there. I feel like Alex Cooper is just everywhere now. Love her on Call Her Daddy, because that's her show. But why are all these artists in... Like, why... I just don't understand it. Like, I was really excited for it. And I just feel like it was a bit lackluster. Obviously, we got to see the closet and stuff. And I was hoping... I liked the song, Younger You, or Older You, or whatever, the one that she's talking to like her younger self and being older. But I did not like... I was hoping she'd sing I'll Always Remember You for the fans, because I just feel like that's a song I just associate with like the ending of an era. But obviously she didn't do that. I was hoping it would be I'll Always Remember You, or Butterfly Flight. Like, I thought when when Alex Cooper was like, oh, you've something special planned for your fans, I thought it was going to be her and her dad singing together. I was really hoping it was, because them singing Butterfly Fly Away together, oh, breaks my heart. And I don't, like, I get singing The Climb, kinda, but I'm like, that was Miley Cyrus, wasn't it? Like, that was for the last song. And I know obviously that's all Miley, but this was a Hannahversary. I just felt like they could have done so much more with it than what they did. And I just wish, unless now they did try to get the original cast and they wouldn't do it, I don't see why they wouldn't. But I don't understand why it was just random, not even random celebrities. At least Selena Gomez was actually in the show. But I don't understand having Chapel Roan there. That made no sense to me. And I think considering people aren't really the happiest with Chapel Roan right now as well, it doesn't really... Well, I say people, I just mean that's the side of the internet that I'm on, that I see that. But she's horrible to her fans, she's horrible to the press, she's horrible to people. And I just feel like every couple of months there's something that Chapel Roan says that's like controversial, but not in the way she thinks it's going to come across. It's like she thinks people are going to like agree with her when she says these things, and then people don't. So yeah, like the whole thing about saying about mothers, about like, I can't remember exactly what it was. Or that is it that she's never met a mother that's happy or something like that. And I actually think she said that on Call Her Daddy as well. And my sister, who is a parent, saw it and was like, yeah, but like, you don't go and say that on the internet. And also, you don't go and say that your friends are unhappy as parents either. I just thought that was really bad to say. Because like, what if our friends see that and are like, I love being a parent, what the fuck? But anywho, I wasn't impressed. I enjoyed obviously the nostalgia of seeing all the things, but I just was disappointed with the way it was executed. I felt like they really missed the mark on a lot of things. Like outfits were tea, hair was tea, everything. Like visually, she was Hannah Montana. Like visually, vocally, all of that. And I know she's not Hannah Montana, she's Miley Cyrus, but I just wished it was a bit more. And I felt like when Alex Cooper asked her like about like what she'd say to her fans, like what she'd say to the fans, I felt like she kind of just spoke about herself and how she's buzzing for this next chapter of her life, but it was nothing to do with thanking the fans. Which I thought, again, very weird. Why are we not thanking the people that got you here? But I don't know. I enjoyed it for what it was. Was it amazing? No. But did it give me all the nostalgia? Yeah. So, like, I was crying at the end. I won't lie. I was crying. When there was, like, scenes of her as Miley in the back. But I was more sad seeing everyone else that wasn't included. I was like, here is, like, she has videos of all of them. I'd love to know. I'd love for someone to have asked, why do we not have such and such here today? Why were they not able to attend? Obviously, it's a question that's not going to be asked, because then that leads to, well, maybe they weren't asked. But that's my 2 cents. I'm going to get started and get ready to go downstairs because I forgot pants next door, so I need to go get pants. And it's a gorgeous sunny day in Cork, so I might sit outside today because I can